of all, I'd like to thank all the media channels. Thank you for attending today's press conference. In 2015, we started this society with 300 members. And mashallah, now we have approximately 500 members in all ranks. We have police officers, detectives, sergeants, lieutenants, and mashallah, we have 6 captains and 1 deputy inspector. The purpose to arrange this press conference is to educate our Pakistani community, help our youth and next generation. Through media, we want to convey our message to all the community members who need any kind of assistance, help, or they want to join police, NYPD, or they want their kids to join the police. They can reach any of our board and trustees. We will love to help them. We also have members in a school, civilian members, which are school safety agents, traffic agents, 911 operators. And we did recruitment, in the past we did the recruitment drives to help our youth to join NYPD, and if they need any assistance, especially the kids who are going to the college, and NYPD offer a cadet program where they can receive up to 20,000 tuitions, and so they can go full-time college and be a part-time and learn the job at the same time. Also, if the community members, they want their kids to learn what is NYPD and they want to explore more, NYPD's offer Explorer program for the kids age 14 to 20. So we did recruitment drive in the past, we will do it in the future to encourage our youth, especially young kids, to join the NYPD, and there's a lot of opportunities. We did had our first town hall meeting back in 2019, where we invited all the community members, including doctors, businessmen, and community leaders, where they can ask they ask the question directly to the police commissioner. We will do it in the future. The main purpose is, if you need help, if an incident happened, most of our community members don't know what to do. For example, I received a call before I came here. The person said, listen, somebody came and he harassed someone, he touched it, what should I do? I said, the first thing first, you need to call 911. He said, what if something happened to me? You don't need to scare, you don't need to worry. You can always call 911. Police officer will love to come and help you. If it's not an emergency, they will tell you what you need to do if it's a civil matter. So this is what we need to do. We need to relay the message to all the community members. When you call 911, you can't speak English, there's no problem. They can always get somebody who can translate. If something happened in the past and you don't know what to do and you want to report, you can always walk into the precinct. Or if you still need more help, you can reach any of the PALS members, especially board and trustees. We would love to go with you and take care of that, whatever needs to be done. In the past, there was a lot of time incidents happen and nobody reported it. If you think you are a target because of the way you look, the way you dress, you can always call us. You can call 911. We will help you. Whatever needs to be done, it will be done. And the second thing is, for the community, we will arrange another town hall meeting this year. We don't know the date yet. We will invite the police commissioner, and we will also invite the mayor and other city officials, where community can ask their question directly, any concerns. And also, any community, any other organization need any help or assistance, they can always reach out to us. We would love to go to their events, and we can help and guide the community members. We have police officers in almost every other precinct now. Like I said, we have 500 police officers. The department is approximately 45,000. So we are more than 1%. Our goal is to recruit more people so we can increase that number. Our goal is, by next 2 to 5 years, we will be, inshallah, 1,000 members. But we need all the media and everyone to promote. If there's upcoming exams, you can go to DCAS website, or you can reach us. We can tell you when is the next exam. Not just a police exam, there's other city exams as well on DCAT's website. But like I said, the only thing we're missing, the information. The community don't have that information, and that's why we're here. That's why we have a trustees from each and every borough. Beginning of this year, on the January 1st, we did a food drive for the people in need. And we like this idea, people appreciate it, and we're gonna do it now more often. Also in the past, we did a blood drive for the people who need the, assistance, they can't find the blood group. We can reach out to the community. And if you have any suggestion for us, you think we can help you better, you can always reach out to us. Now I'm gonna pass it to my Vice President, Sergeant Asad Anwar. He's also a commanding officer in Police Academy in the IT unit.
So Rahil actually covered a lot of stuff. I'm going to touch base a few things that basically we are here to help our members as NYPD members, then society, then the community. With the community, we would like to educate the parents what their kids can do, or even themselves if they want to join NYPD, what programs they have, what programs do we have for them. It's not limited to school crossing guards, traffic agents, school safety agents, auxiliary. For kids, Explorer program, which is 14 years old to 20 years old. Cadets, cadet is when you're going to school. I myself was a cadet back in 2014 to 2006 for 2 years. That is the best program that I can tell for teenagers to going to college, because you going into college, you get paid for what you do with police department, plus you get money for your school. That's up to $20,000 for the 4 years that the kids can be in school. So these are the programs that we would like to introduce to the community, which probably was never told before. So we are here to help with all those. I know this is an upcoming trend where domestic violence is kicking in every society. So domestic violence is one of the things that we would like to speak to our community, that what can we do to better ourselves. If anybody's having a domestic violence issue, they could reach out to us, and we will find them the resources.
My name is Sham Khan. Obviously, most of my career I spent in dealing with narcotics, and I have personally experienced many of our Pakistani younger youth is getting involved into this drug situation, and a lot of parents in the past have reached out to me to ask if I can speak to them or their youth, especially before Jummah, to see if they can know what drugs look like and how they can prevent their kids from using them, or how can they find out if their kids are involved into it. So I think this is one of our best tools that we could establish into our community to let the older generation know how they can point out if their kids are involved into drug dealing, or if their kids are involved into using drugs, or if they could possibly see signs of getting involved into situations where, if it's not too late, we can control it, and we can tell them how they can get help for those young kids to get out of bad situations where they're involved.
I'm going to add a little bit into what Sham said. Since we have a lot of these laws are changing in the city, pretty much in the whole country, the drugs are becoming, it looks like it's becoming legal. Marijuana is legal now. Eventually, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So we need to prevent this thing to go into our youth generations. That's why we are here to help. We would like to take this initiative and help the families who are dealing with their kids who are trying to go into drug side or trying to go into gang side. We'll do our best to help them.
And also we have another program, NYPD offered auxiliary program. If you think you want to get involved with the more NYPD and help your community, but you already have your business, you already have your job, so you cannot give time, so you can join the auxiliary. We have our auxiliary chief, Nasser Salim. He spent almost his entire life, serving the community. It's a perfect example. We have a police officer, Sagir. He was a cadet, and also Asad Anwar. So there's a perfect example. Like I said, we have 500 members, and they're from all over. We have people from Pakistan, Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Azad Kashmir. Anything you guys need, you let us know. And that's together. I think media is the backbone. Together, they always say, let's build the bridges together. I think we need media to build that bridge together and show our youngster a clear path so we can solve all the problems.
Right. My name is Pamela Akhtar. I'm a police officer with NYPD.
How are you, Pamela? And I cannot even tell you how much I'm proud to see a female officer.
Thank you so much.
I have never heard that we have any female officers in New Jersey, in New York. So yeah, thank you so much for just starting this trend.
Thank you.
Hopefully a lot of women, a lot of girls will step into this field. So I want to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
When you entered in this field, what was the most barriers you faced? Like, what was the struggles that you faced when you came to this field?
I think the biggest barrier that I faced was that we did not have that many Pakistani police officers, or that many higher ranking officers on this job, especially female officers.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम नासिर सलीम है। मैं न्यूयॉर्क पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट में एज ए एक्सिलरी डिप्टी चीफ, जिसको 1 स्टार चीफ कहते हैं, उस पर अपॉइंटेड हूँ। रिसेंटली पिछले साल मेरी ये प्रमोशन हुई थी। ये मेरा लास्ट ओहदा है, हाईएस्ट ओहदा है जिस पर मैं गया हूँ।
तो आप कितने साल से इस जॉब में हैं?
मैं सबसे पहला मुसलमान कह लें या पाकिस्तानी कह लें जिसने यूनिफॉर्म पहना था।
Oh wow!
So that's my honor.
That is
Second
so
honor
nice.
is that I'm the first Muslim and first Pakistani who become a 1-star deputy chief.
Tell us about New York PALS. How, when, and why was it started?
It's a fraternal organization representing Pakistani Americans law enforcement officers all over the United States. We are recognized by New York City Police Department as a fraternal organization, but we also have members outside of New York as well.
What has been your personal journey like, starting from joining the force to now becoming the president of New York PALS?
जब इस मुल्क में आए थे तो हमारा तो एक ख्वाहिश थी कि एज अ डिटेक्टिव बने। मेरी जो ख्वाहिश थी बचपन से ये देखते आ रहे हैं। तो आई वाज लकी इन 2008 बिकम अ स्कूल सेफ्टी एजेंट under NYPD. और 2011 में मैंने प्रमोशन एग्जाम लिया तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह I got promoted to a police officer, and then 2016 I became a detective in New York City Police Department, and alhamdulillah, let's see what his future takes.
Have you or any other NYPD PALS had to face racism or Islamophobia within police department or from citizens?
So far, we never witnessed any incident like that. If it ever happened in the future, we are ready. Our team is ready. We will, whatever needs to be done, we will take care of it, the proper way. But as of now, like we said, NYPD is the most diverse department. We did not witness anything.
What are your thoughts on allegations of excessive use of force against minorities?
That's something we. It depends on the situation, but we never heard anything like that. That's on the media. You can find on the media. We cannot talk anything on it.
I'm sure, there's good and bad everywhere. You go to any profession, you'll find negative people, you'll find positive people. Okay, but for the most part, and I'm sure, when I get together with my friends who are doing the same or in the same profession, and we talk about our stories, we are not talking about, who I punished today. Our stories are, how I helped that lady, how I helped that child who was a part of a domestic dispute, and then how he wanted to stab himself, and how we made a difference out there by persuading him, telling him that how young you are and what opportunities you could get in the life and how the life is ahead of you. Okay? And that's the memories where we talk about, that's the topics. And our experience as far on that, majority of the time, I never came across within a single officer who ever said to me or any of my friends that, oh, I wrote somebody 15 summonses today because that person deserved it. Obviously, we are enforcing law. Somebody makes a breaks a law, we have to take action.
जो हमें जब ट्रेनिंग मिलती है तो एक चार्ट के मुताबिक वो लेवल होते हैं हमारे कि कब जो है हम लोग कितनी फोर्स जो है यूज़ कर सकते हैं। तो वो चार्ट जो है हमारे लिए हेल्प करता है कि हम लोग लेवल 1 पे हैं, लेवल 2 पे हैं, लेवल 3 पे हैं, हम लोग कितनी फोर्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं और हम कौन सी फोर्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं। हम लोग अपनी मेस स्प्रे जो है वो यूज़ कर सकते हैं, या फिर हम लोग टेज़र यूज़ कर सकते हैं, या फिर हम लोग बटान जो है वो यूज़ कर सकते हैं, या फिर डेडली फिजिकल फोर्स विच इज़ गन, कि हमें लास्ट रिजोर्ट जो है गन है। हमारे लेवल है कि कहाँ तक हम लोग वो यूज़ कर सकते हैं।
Would you recommend young Pakistani and Muslim to consider a career in law enforcement?
Absolutely, I think this is one of the best jobs for the Pakistani youngsters, where they can learn and at the same time they can help the community.
And how would you inspire them?
I will invite them to our events. We show them what Pakistani is doing it and what positions they are. Like I said earlier, we have multiple detectives, lieutenants, captains, and 1 deputy inspectors. And we have a lot of stories where we're showing the officers helping and rescuing the community members. And I think that's one of the best ways to motivate the young people. And I'm sure if they read into the stories, they will love to join the police department. Like if you're young, you're going to the college and you need help with your tuition, you have 45 credits. You can join the cadet classes and you can become a cadet, where the NYPD will pay $2,500 to $5,000 per semester, up to $20,000. And you don't have to pay that back if you join the force and work for 2 years. And if you decided to leave, you can leave and you don't have to pay it back.
And that money is actually on top of your salary that you're going to be getting. The work schedule is on you. Whatever you want, whatever tour you want to do, whatever hours you want to work. You want to work 5 hours today, you want to work 3 hours today, you want to work 7 hours, you can work up to 7 hours. So whatever you want to do, that's on you with your schedule of your college, and you make that schedule. And nobody else on the job is going to tell you this is what time you're going to come in. No, you make the schedule. You get paid comparatively. Plus, you get the tuition fees that Detective Rahil was talking about. You get up to $20,000 for your tuition fees.
When will we see a police chief who is of Pakistani descent?
So, inshallah, there's a ranking system इसमें डिपार्टमेंट में है कि obviously सारे पुलिस ऑफिसर से स्टार्ट करते हैं। राइट नाउ हमारा जो पाकिस्तानी में से सबसे जो हाईएस्ट रैंक है डेप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर है। डेप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर राणा है। ही इज़ अ वेरी smart guy. He's in charge of 84th precinct. 84th precinct जो कि ब्रुकलिन की साइड पे ब्रुकलिन ब्रिज और मैनहट्टन ब्रिज का एरिया जो है वो कवर करता है। एंड वेरी बिजी कमांड। इंशाल्लाह जो है हमारे और भी कैप्टन्स हैं, हमारे 6 कैप्टन्स हैं जो कि ऑन द लाइन है, जो कि आने वाले टाइम पे इंशाल्लाह उनको अपर रैंक मिलेंगे। डेप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर के बाद इंस्पेक्टर रैंक आता है, फिर उसके बाद चीफ आता है। सो इंशाल्लाह हमारे जो है मेंबर्स जो हैं पाकिस्तानी जो हैं ब्रदर जो हैं सारे उस राइट पे चलते हैं।
That's wonderful. Good luck, all of you.
Is being in law enforcement pretty similar to how it is shown by Hollywood?
जो लॉ एनफोर्समेंट की लाइफ जो है वो आपने कहीं पर भी काम करना है तो आपने क्रिमिनल्स के साथ ही काम करना है। कि आपने जब भी कोई क्रिमिनल्स की कॉल आती है तो आपने क्रिमिनल्स के साथ ही डील करना होता है, या फिर कोई फैमिली डिस्प्यूट के साथ इश्यू होता है। सो फैमिली डिस्प्यूट को छोटी सी जॉब है, लेकिन जब हम लोग रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं तो वहाँ पर जाके पता चलता है कि ये कितनी डीप और कितनी बड़ी जॉब है। वहाँ पर गन्स भी हो सकती हैं, वहाँ पर जो है छुरियाँ चल रही होती हैं, जो है इस तरह की बहुत सीरियस जॉब्स आती हैं। तो हमें बहुत कुछ देखने को मिलता है जो कि आम बंदा नहीं देख सकता है। तो काफ़ी एक्सपोजर होता है कि अग्रेसिवनेस का और जो क्रिमिनल्स का क्राइम्स जो हैपन होते हैं, शूटिंग्स का, स्लैशिंग का। तो ये जो है काफ़ी आपके ऊपर जो है वो आपको जो मूवीज़ में देखते हैं और थोड़ा सा रियल लाइफ में, ये हम लोग देखते हैं अब फ्रंट लाइन.
So there is always a new excitement every day for you.
Oh yes.
Okay, this is going to be a new show today.
And every day is a new show, there's no day that is similar day. There's always something different that's happening.
Okay. So same question to you.
Yes, alhamdulillah, no returning customers here. Every day is a new show. Every day is new customers that come in to play, and you get to learn a lot about different communities. You get to learn a lot about the mindset of everyone. So alhamdulillah, we are blessed to have gone through this career. And, not every day is action, and not every day is down day. So
Good.
there's no 2 days are similar, and alhamdulillah, if I deal with Asad today, I am not dealing with Asad tomorrow.
Okay, same question to you.
So being a NYPD police officer is an extraordinary job. You deal with a lot of this stuff, unusual events on a daily basis. So you do it with the trust in Allah, and try to help the community as the best way you can. But in Hollywood, the things are always a bit exaggerated. So, I would say about 50% of the job is like Hollywood, but not entirely.
Not entirely. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you guys for your time and for your patience and for just like dealing with me.
Thank you.